There you go, no issue, it's just 4 runs. I love it that they measure it and can be no conjecture. That's where it was, hard and fast. Oopsie, well done. Oh no, oh no. Oh dear. Mukesh Kumar. Oh, that's his ankle there, I think. Oh, yeah, it straight away just goes back. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Don't like to see it.
He overran and balanced himself awkwardly on the ankle. That can be fairly painful.
म्यूचुअल फंड इस मैच की तरह है, कभी रन रेट ऊपर कभी थोड़ा सा नीचे।
शानदार शॉट सीधे वर्मा जी के गैलरी।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स की पिच पर जितना टाइम टिका रहेगा, फायदा होने के चांसेस उतने बढ़ेंगे।
Mukesh, no doubt he'd have had him in his mind, Akshar, with regard to how he finishes these, the 5 overs that come after this one. Hope he's all right.
Yeah, it's certainly this time of the game where you're counting overs as a captain. You're working out what options do I have from both ends, where do I use the spin when I can, how do we get a breakthrough? Again, so much pressure on the captains throughout this format of the game.
Which South African will score more runs for LSG this season is the poll question. Miller, Markram or Bretsky? And David Miller with 70% of the vote. An experienced man, been around a long time. Bowling! Clean through! Stumps everywhere! Just what the doctor ordered for the Delhi Capitals.
We all know what he's capable of with a whole ball, and towards the tail end of the innings produces another fuller length delivery, bang on target. There's Mitchell Stark to get rid of Foden. That's a big wicket, that. Looking to go across the line into the leg side with Foden. He hit so many sixes on the leg side, but on that occasion he missed it completely to be bowled. What a great knock this has been. 75, just 30 deliveries, and LSG lose their 4th wicket at 169.
At the crease and a semblance of an opportunity here, even though the Super Giants are trying to finish with a flourish. It's an opportunity for Delhi Capitals to try and boss the final bit of the game, and they've got to take that opportunity. Best chance in the game. Right on target. It just tails back out of the line of the arc of the swing and crashes into the timber.
Tell you what, it'll do Mitchell Stark's confidence the world of good as well. Copped a little bit of tap early, coming back well here. 1 for 35, 1 ball left in this over. Can he go bang bang for his team?
Nicely nudged. 8 off and a wicket, the big one of Puran. Huge. 170 for 4. Time for some curiosity. The Seat Tyres strategic timeout.
Will the Royals' young guns dominate? Or will Knight Riders' flamboyance take control in this battle of Generation Bold? Tata IPL, Rajasthan Royals versus Kolkata Knight Riders, 26th March at 6:30 p.m.
This broadcast is co-presented by Dream 11, co-powered by
में से एक टाटा आईपीएल का हर
About 220 actually is what you're thinking on a pitch as good as this one. The end then of the Seat Tyres strategic timeout. One thing to have the strategy, a whole other thing to execute it. It's time for the My 11 Circle salute. The silent heroes who complete the circle of this great game of ours. Yep, let's just take a moment to salute them and their hard work too. Yeah, this is the time. 2 new batters, and you have precious few balls as the fielding side. Make sure minimal scoring is done. Give nothing away so that they don't get any momentum as a partnership. You don't allow anybody an easy start.
And they also have another over from Akshar Patel after this, apart from the final over from Kuldeep. So that's something they'll be banking on, the LSG side.
Becomes very important in this finishing. Does David Miller, very experienced. Oh, how close, how close. We'll find out. He's very quick, David Miller. It would be some scalp if they get him.
No hesitation, he goes straight away. Miller backs his partner's call. He's lightning fast between the wickets. He's going to be the key here as well. LSG to get that 220, 230. Look at that, good early call, no hesitation. makes a difference. Gets home comfortably.
Yeah, critical. Might look to take some of this. Nicely played. What he has, David Miller, and over the years what he's done is got so calm in these situations, seen it over and over and over again. And the way he calculates it and works out what he needs to do, yeah, you can sometimes get it wrong. But so often you see younger players turn up in the field so under pressure to go from ball number one.
Yeah, and it's class bowling. And singles only at this stage. So important at this time of the game. No boundaries. Find a way to get through another over. Just that wicket. Mitchell Starc picking up that. Well, could he get it firstly? Getting that big wicket of Rishabh Pant, and then Mitchell Starc.
Nicely nudged. Top over that. Just singles. 6 off. 176 for 4.
We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I have checked the feet, it's fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen. Yeah, roll on. Keep rolling. Ball is close to the bat. Can we confirm it with ultra edge? Flat line when the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside leg. Going back to on field. Abhijit, stay with your decision of not out. You're on screen signal not out now.
Yeah, good decision, well done. If it was because it was pitching outside leg, clearly was, so excellent delivery. Very good delivery. That was really the only question. I think it was always going to look like it was going to hit the stumps, just whether it's pitching outside leg. 77 for 4, and they would have been eyeing up something much more considerable than that at this stage, but it's been an excellent comeback from Delhi Capitals. Hit hard down the ground, but can't find the boundary. Wicket's beginning to tumble. Tristan Stubbs won't drop that. And Kuldeep Yadav in the wickets again.
He plays such a key role in this bowling lineup. He's a wicket taker in any format. That's what Kuldeep Yadav is. Once again, showing why he's so good. Bag of tricks, never easy to get him away. Ayush Badoni advancing down the track. They're not getting any timing at all. These are small boundaries. These are not big boundaries here in Vizag. And a comfortable distance there for Tristan Stubbs inside the boundary. He goes for 4, does Ayush Badoni. It's 177 for 5.
Oh, what a shot! It's a 6!
ये क्या हुआ? जब जब 6 लगेगा वहाँ बॉल दिखेगी यहाँ सूपी लूडो पर। इस बॉल को करो टैप, जीत तो ढेर सारे प्राइजेस और लाखों तक कैश।
मतलब लगा छक्का तो इनाम पक्का।
है ना हक्का बक्का? Don't miss out. Play सूपी लूडो during the match.
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम शामिल है और इसकी आदत लग सकती है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
सबका तू बाप एनर्जी, अब जा तू भाग 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 भाग। कैंपा एनर्जी, एनर्जी का ब्लास्ट सुपर फास्ट। ये जश्न है, जश्न का ये जश्न है।
DCvsLSG, जश्न का जश्न।
Nicholas Pooran, Mitch Marsh were clattering it to all parts. The mentor will be relatively happy. Shardul Thakur is a late replacement. Yasin Khan is, I think he's unfortunately out of the tournament. So Shardul Thakur, who's down, I think, to play for Essex back in the UK, made it aware that he would play. Or he wouldn't go if he was called up as a replacement, and that's exactly what's happened. Got 2 spinners purring up here at Kuldeep Yadav.
Honestly, I'm almost lost for words. He's bowling that well. Great scheme of things here. 177 for 5 on a flat wicket, a small ground. Kuldeep's been a hero here.
Mix up, and don't think he's got back from here. Doesn't look like it. A complete mix-up, then the fall. Couldn't get up quick enough. And this would be not good news at all for LSG, who are just falling away a bit now.
We have an umpire review for run out at batter's end. I'm looking at the split screen. Batter is clearly short of his ground. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Outstanding phase of play this, it really is, for Delhi Capitals, under so much pressure, and they found a way of dismissing a couple of key players and kept the pressure on, and it's not going to be Shardul Thakur's day with the bat. 77 for 6. Two balls left. Kuldeep, what a spell of bowling. 3 for 19.
Throwing it away, they had them on the collar. 114, 14.5, they were 169 for 3 with Nicholas Pooran going great guns. And that's when everything started to go the other way. Brilliant bowling from Kuldeep Yadav. Just the shot from Nicholas Pooran, one would say, was it required, especially when you know that Mitch Starc has been brought back to get you out.
What a spell of bowling that has been from Kuldeep Yadav. He's finished his 4 overs, 178 for 6.
End of the set.
Now our tactical sage up here, Graham Swan, he was saying when Mitch Marsh got it, that might prove costly. Why did you say that?
I just always get a feeling when two people are going so well and there's so much time left, the people coming in after them feel the need to carry on in the same vein. It's very difficult to do that. I just felt with Mitch Marsh, unless he went on to get a big 100, that there would be a stumbling block. It didn't happen immediately because Pooran carried on so well. But then when he got out as well, you see how difficult it is for everyone else to try and replicate those sort of shots. And also throw into that Kuldeep bowling so well. He bowled an over to Pooran that was just brilliant and changed everything round.
Now, spot any green dot around and you can win tickets for the Tata IPL final. Spot, snap and share your green dot on Instagram by tagging @greendotball. And the more you share, the better your chances of winning. So get involved if you can. What a prize that would be. Tata IPL final tickets. Another run on a misfield, I think they say in this game. A great game of ours, a good example of it there. Also pressure, guys, isn't it? When game's just slipping a little bit. Slipping maybe a bit too strong because they're still 180 for 6 and might still post a competitive score. But perhaps not the position they hope to be in. That's perhaps the point.
You know, the one thing we'll always do, and one thing that always gets highlighted, if there is a run out, everyone always says, oh, you ran on a misfield. Actually, a very good bit of fielding. It was a good bit of bowling. It was a good stop, and because it'd been middled, Thakur naturally thought there was a run there. I'm going to give credit to the fielder there. It was a brilliant stop, brilliant recovery to get the ball in. Having said that, if you are an 11-year-old and you run to a misfield and get run out, then your teacher will still shout at you.
David Miller, 7 from 9, hasn't got going quite yet. That'll help. Not where intended, but it will fly away quickly.
They're called a no ball by umpire Ullas Gandhi. Normally the ball doesn't slip out of his hand. You can see what he's doing, trying to get some dryness back. Just surprising, he's not happy with himself, Mohit Sharma. Rare full toss, normally under these circumstances. He's pretty good with his accuracy there. Immediately called a no ball. And they didn't even have to refer.
Hammered away. Free hit, so he's a bit disappointed because it was actually in the slot there. You can see the anger and frustration. Tomorrow night, Ahmedabad, what a great stadium. Ricky Ponting there saying that he thinks his side have got a really good chance this year. Why not? Gujarat Titans, Josh Butler, Sai Sudarshan, Shubman Gill. Oh, I mean, they've got a top side. It'll be a cracking night tomorrow night.
It looks a slightly top-heavy side there. Gujarat Titans came off the table really strongly. The auction, some of the additions that they've made, but just slightly thin, I feel, in that middle order. Pretty top-heavy, Gujarat Titans.
Right, 188 for 6. Just over a couple overs to go. Can they just accelerate through? Miller 12 from 11. Excellent bowling. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just mixing it up. Unpredictable at best. 2 to go, 188 for 6. batsman's trust. Mukesh is not going to be bowling the final over, or his. On its way, nearly goes all the way. Does pretty well in the end. Again, I like that from Mitchell Starc. You can see more intent about bowling at the stumps.
Yeah, I know it's old-fashioned, but fast and straight is effective. They get you away a couple of times, but if they miss the ball and you hit the stumps, we saw with Paul ran earlier, a slight bit of tail as well, slight bit of reverse swing from Mitch Starc. So quicker and straighter you bowl, even though the batsman's ready for it, very difficult to get it away. You get your length right.
Slow ball just drags slightly. Miller will want to come back for two, and well, again there's another slip. Now there's been a little bit of a problem. You've just seen the run out.
I think the kit man for LSG
got enough of it, and the direction and placement absolutely key. It wasn't the middle of the bat, but it's enough.
He's always been a pretty handy cricketer, Shahbaz. Pugnacious with the bat, very handy with the ball, and these are crucial runs, especially when you've lost a few wickets at the wrong time as a team. And these are crucial hits.
Should be taken. One has been dropped relatively straightforward early on, but that is easily taken. Brilliant from Mitchell Starc, just mixing it up on this occasion. He just brought his fine leg up as well. His fine leg had been back on the boundary edge. So good captaincy, good bowling, and further problems. Wickets beginning to tumble again.
Such a well-directed shot delivery this time around. Had a deep, fine leg. Square leg was in front, but really big on Shahbaz, and a good catch by Tripurana, the substitute fielder. So Shahbaz goes for 9. LSG 194 for 7.
Chino Dairy, Sri Lanka
Mitchell Starc then, just a couple of deliveries left. There's again excellent direction.
Is that the fast bowler's way of softening you up? The one to the head and the next one fast and straight.
Yeah, it's just picking on the spinners, isn't it? It shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, the spinners plying their trade, all the skill, and then some brute runs up and bowls you a bumper first ball. It's just not fair.
You'd have been swatting it over deep cover. That's the way. That is the way. Soften them up or not. The stumps are softened now because they're all over the place. They're splattered all over the place. Mitchell Starc. It is the very best of Mitchell Starc. Bowl at those stumps.
Yeah, there is a nickname for him. There is a reason why they call him the Mop. Because he comes and flattens stumps like that, especially against the lower order batters. Backing away after receiving a brute of a delivery first up. Ravi Bishnoi, and it was absolutely predicted that it would be fast and straight. Ravi Bishnoi goes for a knot, 194 for 8, LSG.
Last half an hour or so it's been for Axar. He's done a terrific job. I felt he was a little bit, I think he could have brought Stark back a little earlier. I think Kuldeep could have been on a little earlier, but apart from that, he's had a really good time of it. That was terrific.
Yeah, you could argue that. It's a wonderful bowler from Stark. Fast and short, very full, very predictable. But trust me, when you're the spinner down the order, set to go in and just smack it everywhere straight away, far easier said than done.
Big job for David Miller. Again, well, he won't get away with that. You're not happy.
Oof. Get a bit hard done by if I was the bowler there. Took the pace off it, beat the batsman all ends up. Turned a bit. No reviews. But they can't go upstairs. The immediate reaction was a good bit of bowling, got punished there.
Yeah, this was Shahbaz. He hit a good shot, but the next one was a real good delivery from mid-Stark.
Hammered down the ground. Don't think it's the middle of the bat, but the placement's pretty good. Have to come back for 2. Good running.
Yeah, what you'll get from Mohit is to the left-handers, he'll bowl lots of off-cutters, leaving the left hand, and from around the off stump. That they have to fetch it, and to the right-hander he'll bowl a lot of back of the hand stuff. The good thing is the way he strings it together. This one back of the hand, but again so far away from David Miller with nothing on it, absolutely nothing on it. 40 wickets in 2 years, that says a lot for somebody who just came in as a net bowler at GT.
Fair enough. David Miller's saying, I need to find the boundary.
From 16 at the end, when you want someone to be striking at 200, 250, and that's because of the excellence of the Delhi bowlers. Taking the pace off, they've realised the only way to compete on this pitch is to take the pace off, to dig it into the pitch. Try and vary the pace as often as possible.
That is absolutely outstanding. David Miller probably knows it's coming, but he still can't find anywhere near the middle of the bat, let alone the bat at the moment. And he's not happy. He should be a wide.
Yeah, we heard a cry of anguish and frustration through our earphones as well from Miller. There he's set, he swings, he's way too early. Yeah, it's not a wide. A really good bit of bowling. You see that. He might have hit that actually, might have got a bottom edge on it. Wonderful bit of bowling.
Operation find the boundary if you're David Miller. Find the boundary, all right. Find the second tier, more like. That is an excellent strike. And boy, do they need that just to carry a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, Miller shaking his head. He's angry with himself because he's been going all ends up the first part of this over. Perhaps one bridge too far. Another slow ball dug into the pitch. This time Miller does pick it, sways and swats. That's gone a long way just quietly.
Turned it up. Probably not where they hope to be, but it's going to be a competitive score. It's going to be a score that they know they can defend. Goes again, what a finish. What a finish. Someone in row Z will just have to lob that back. David Miller will think, oh, couldn't have done that a little bit earlier, but they finish with a flourish. 209 for 8.
Yeah, it's the timing of it, isn't it? As a batter, sometimes the one who's expected to finish, if you lose wickets at the other end, you delay your onslaught, you delay your assault. And that's what happened with David Miller. But this time around, it was the last over. He had to go for it. There's some pretty good deliveries before this, but these two, the last two, right in his wheelhouse.
What makes you so attractive?
Envy.
Pretty good effort in the end, even conceded 209.
Right, well this is where we are then after the first half. Delhi Capitals will be pleased with the way they fought back. They will be chasing 210 runs to win their first game. We'll have all the action.
sitting as the coach Kings for the first time. That's life.
Get over the line, you've got to play well to get all the way there. A good start important, and to be calm and composed as you go. You certainly have the conditions for it, with a good pitch and also pretty small boundaries. There he is, Rishabh Pant, gloves on, behind his stumps, in charge. And against his former franchise. Couldn't get any runs today. He'll be hoping that he can marshal the troops well enough to defend his 209 that they've put on the board. Won't be easy, I can tell you that, if anybody plays well on the opposition. Jake Fraser-McGurk is joined by Puff du Plessis, who shifts from the RCB. Shadul Thakur, who is in as a replacement. He'll take the new ball and look to try and give LSG a start. It's a good evening to WV Rahman and also Michael Clark.
Good evening, Pommy. Good evening, Michael. Good evening, everyone. It's going to be a cracker of a contest this. And this IPL season is a huge one as far as Rishabh.
पान बहार ये सिर्फ एक ब्लेंड ही नहीं, एक सीक्रेट है मास्टर ब्लेंडर का.
Was out in the ground. Isn't too much due either. So I know there's a little bit of talk about that at the toss. But yeah, it still feels quite dry out there at the moment.
Yeah, Manimara and Siddharth. Impact sub on the park.
White ball cricket for the state side. He's been a part of different franchises in the preceding seasons. There's not been a regular feature for any side so far in the IPL. This is his big chance.
Away we go. Field to start. Has mid-off back. And fielder leg side back, deep backward square leg.
Yeah, a little bit of shape as well. Mitchell Starc bowled the first over for Delhi, got no swing in the first innings. That first delivery, just a little bit of shape away. Jake Fraser-McGurk got running straight down to the senior pro in Faf. du Plessis letting him know there's a little bit of swing there. I like this opening combination. I like the experience of Faf. He's been around for such a long period of time, knows his game so well. You'd think that would allow Jake Fraser-McGurk to play with that ultimate freedom. See ball, hit ball.
Certainly did that when he burst onto the scene last season. They're hoping for more of that. Puff du Plessis, yeah, he'll see anything that's anywhere near sight screen, anywhere in his way. He's having to go Spidey there, saying, can you get out the way? He'll be going no ball. That's one behind, another one behind square. Yeah, one straight away. Takes the dive, a little tumble off the mark. A young, sprightly 40-year-old.
I saw him during warm-up doing some run-throughs. He's still as fit as they come. This youngster, he doesn't do much running. Jake Fraser-McGurk on debut last season. This is how he plays. These conditions as well. Not much in the wicket. He loves batting here. Clean striker, boundary hitter.
Whoa, that's gone a long way up. It'll take some catching. Oh, well done. Ayush Badoni, easy as you like. There's the early strike.
Yeah, it's what you get. Live by the sword, die by the sword. He wants a boundary, never gives himself much time to get in, sees it clean, swings hard, but he slices this. Comes down across the ball, gets it high, and he knows straight away. Doesn't come out of the middle. Smart captaincy, good planning, long on back. And that's a big wicket for LSG to start. Delhi Capitals 2 for 1.
Sri Lanka's #1.
Power play. Wrap yourself in because it's such a good pitch. You expect many that disappear, and you start with the wicket. The confidence goes up, and it's dented in the opposition. Slip in place. Oh, beautiful. More swing.
Well, again, we talk about preparation. You can plan as well as you like, but you've got to execute as well. And that is good planning, good captaincy, and good bowling. Good start as well to the new batter hitting that Yorker. But again, very rarely do you see long off back at the start of an innings. LSG know with Jake Fraser McGurk, he's going to go hard. Let him go leg side against any sort of swing away from him. So brilliant planning from LSG.
Good strike rate, Abhishek Farrell. Oh, out! There's another one! Thakur with impact, big time. Leave me out in the cold, I'll come back and show you what I can do.
Leave it to Shardul Thakur to make an impact when it matters. He's picked up the second wicket in this over. Farrell going for a big hit, not getting hold of it. And the length that Shardul Thakur has bowled has been immaculate. He's executed his plans brilliantly here tonight in the very first over. And that's why he's such a good cricketer, such an effective cricketer. Is Shardul Thakur, very limited on ability. But when it comes to trying hard,
Shot! Oh, yes! 4 runs. Exquisite. 6 for 2. In the power play. Attack the stumps. Shout of 2. Yeah, he's very fast. Puff Duplessis, and oftentimes it's about measuring how fast his partner is.
Thakur providing a great start for the LSG side. Nari Maran sharing the new ball with him. This was the second wicket in his first over, shaping the ball away from the left-hander, and that's what deceived Farrell.
Actually, it looked like it might have just seemed a fracture. He rolled his fingers across it, so just moved away from the left-hander, and that was the difference. Hit the outside of the bat, not out of the middle. Again, another example. It doesn't need to be lightning fast with the brand new ball. You can just move it a little bit. Give yourself every chance, even in T20 cricket, on good batting wickets to pick up some wickets.
Excellent skills, because evident that he could swing the ball into lefty, away from righty, and then he goes wobble seam there to get it to go across the left-hander, who's preparing for one that's coming in at the pad. Oh, beautiful. What a take that is as well. That is fantastic. Some turn and some bounce and punt. Snaffles it. This is outstanding from LSG.
Extraordinary stuff from the left-arm spinner. Turn and bounce with the new ball. It's bounced quite a long way. A good catch as well. Staying still, soft hands, and a good take by Rishabh Pant.
Ball. Well, we've spoken a lot about Axar Patel as captain and as a bowler. Now he gets his chance as a bat. Batting has improved out of sight. I know he'd prefer not to be in it 3 for 8, but still lots of batting. Tristan Stubbs still to come as well. One partnership. They need a partnership here, Delhi.
There's just the expectation with every delivery now. What a start. Just the 2 off. 8 for 3. For 3. Digvej on debut. Oh, no. It's a good call. The nerves you expect there. Another look at the wicket. It's fabulous as a take, really is. There's the edge. Evidence.
Yeah, it's a brilliant catch. Again, soft hands to allow it to come and go with that spin and bounce. Pressure on now. Dot balls. Fielders inside the circle, creeping in, trying to save ones. Man at slip. Looks like a different game.
Certainly does. Spinners to start as well, as opposed to the fast bowlers as we saw in their innings. Shot. That's hit hard. Away it goes for 4. He's powerful, Axar Patel.
Slightly fuller in length on that occasion was Digvej, and that gave the opportunity to Axar Patel. He doesn't miss out such opportunities. The longer field was wide enough for him to find the gap and the boundary as well.
Yeah, it's good cricket. You've still got to be positive. You've still got to look for those boundaries if you're Delhi. Chasing a big total, you can't afford to sit still. That positive intent is so important. Plenty of experience at the crease with these two as well.
There's a bit of turn available for the spinners. Yeah, we saw Manimaran turn the ball a bit. And Thigvish making the ball deviate as well.
Nice. That's really well played by Faf du Plessis. Little punch through the offside and away for 4.
He's got beautiful hands, Faf. It's back of the length, but again the placement's good, allows it to come. Plays it under his nose off the back foot. It's the key. Sweat on that bad ball, find your gap, find your boundary.
Oh, is there something on that? I wonder. 9 off, 17 for 3.
Add emotions to the game.
Kings Niraturu Vishwasaya Obananga Randinam.
Sri Lanka's #1 betting site. Get in on the action. Unleash your winning streak. Visit sdbet.com today.
Basil seed සමග Cello yogurt drinks and රස 4කින්ම. Cello.
Fortune favors the fearless. Play.
Top shot in the slot and accepted by Aksa. 6er.
After you mentioned he's come a long way as far as batting is concerned. There's the evidence once again. Fuller in length and boom it goes.
Yeah, I'll say it again. His batting last season was underrated. I was surprised he didn't bat higher in the order. And I know, like I say, as captain, you don't want to come in at 23 for 3, but I think this is the opportunity he's been craving. I think getting in early, new hard ball, power play, batting has been exceptional and so important.
Gone again this time. Not able to find a gap. Just drags it to the one fielder out there. Just a single.
Sometimes the other thing as well, you have a look at this start. Jake Fraser-McGurk, he was the first one to go. Straight down Longall's throat. And then bang, bang, second wicket, so important. And that was a beauty. Turn and bounce and a good catch. Sometimes as captain, the extra pressure can actually do you wonders. It frees you up. All you do is think about the team the entire time. So you just focus on watching the ball and